Hey guys, here's this week's update, and first I'll go with things I'm doing right now. Currently, for 1000 books, I am reading Love Among the Walnuts, which is pretty interesting, so I'll keep you updated on that. I'm liking it so far. I'm about 9 chapters in, so that's good. I'm currently listening to Bells by Naked and the Famous, which I really recommend. I really like it. Brotherhood of Man from How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And Cough Syrup from the newest episode of Glee, actually by Young the Giant, which I really like. So I recommend those. What I'm watching right now, nothing that I don't usually watch. Naruto and Bleach and Guilty Crown. I am also reading a couple new mangas now. Faster Than a Kiss and Kimi ni Todoke are the ones that I'm reading right now, or at least that I'm reading actively right now. So here goes my review from last week. Okay, the first thing I'm going to review is Watchmen, which I finished last week. It was very good. The artwork is just beautiful. Like, I just love it. And I had seen the movie before, so I already kind of knew who the villain was, which kind of sucked. But it was really nice to read because it just seems like everything meant a lot more because of the art and everything. And I kind of forgot that it's pretty depressing most of the way through. So that was sad, but I think it was really worth reading, and I think it was a really good contributor to my 1000 books. And I would recommend it to all of you. I'd say I'd give it 4 cheesecakes out of 5. This week I also caught up on 2 mangas on the list. The first one is Kyokoi wo Hajimemasu, which I was a little bit disappointed in. I can understand why people would like it, but I had asked for stories with these really strong and cool heroines, and this one didn't really come up to par with me. The main girl, Tsubaki, is kind of obsessed with dating the main guy, and he's kind of abusive a lot of the time, but she doesn't care. It's I don't know, all the morals that she had about not having sex and blah blah blah, she kind of just threw down the drain all the time, and her grades would suffer because of him. And that it wasn't even one of those where you're okay, marry Sue, but the guy's awesome, so it's okay, because he was kind of jerky. The sequence of events would be she feels insecure. He tells her he's perfect and he'll always love her. Then he tries to get her to have sex with him. Then she freaks out, and then rinse and repeat. So I wasn't that pleased with it, but it was worth checking out. I'd also have to say the art is very nice and it looks really nice, so I'd have to give it some credit for that. So I'd say probably 1.5 Swedish fish out of 5. The other I read was actually a lot more encouraging, and I really enjoyed this one, so I went ahead and subscribed to it. It's called Akagami no Shirayuki Hime, and it's about this girl with bright red hair who is really noticeable, and the prince tries to make her his concubine or something, but she runs away and ends up meeting this other prince, and it's just super great because she's all about independence, and she wants to be with the main guy, but she does it on her own terms and wants to do things her own way. And I really liked it because also there's no stupid insecurities. I hate when they have stupid insecurities and they're oh, you don't love me, Bella syndrome. She's perfect, but he doesn't she thinks that she's so horrible. And there was no stupid I'm not strong stuff, because my favorite mangas is Skip Beat and Special A. So of course I'm going to be a big fan of the girl doing what she wants and being awesome. So that's how I felt about that. I'd probably give it 4 eyeliners out of 5. It was pretty good. I really liked it. So that's what's going on with me. Those are the things I'm doing right now, and I will get back to you on what I am working on and what I finished next week.